Impulsivity in ADHD. How Stoicism can help in managing it. Hello, welcome to the Calm in the Chaos channel. This is the second episode where we explore ways to cope with the challenges of ADHD using Stoic wisdom. In this episode, we will focus on impulsivity, one of the main challenges faced by people with ADHD. We'll look at how impulsivity affects our lives, what mechanisms govern it, and how Stoicism can help in managing it. What is impulsivity? Impulsivity is the tendency to take actions without thinking about their consequences first. People with ADHD often react immediately to stimuli without giving themselves time to assess the situation. This can apply to both small matters, like spontaneous shopping, and more significant decisions that impact our personal or professional lives. Impulses are not always a problem, but when they become a habit, they start to control our lives. They often lead to feelings of guilt and shame when we make decisions that later turn out to be wrong or poorly thought out. Impulsivity in ADHD. What happens in our brain? In the case of people with ADHD, impulsivity is a result of difficulties in emotional regulation and attention management. The brain of a person with ADHD, especially the areas responsible for planning and controlling impulses, functions a bit differently than in individuals without this condition. In situations that trigger emotions, such as stress, anxiety, or sudden joy, our ability to pause and assess the situation is disrupted. Stoicism, a philosophy founded by thinkers like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, offers a set of tools that can help in managing impulsivity. One of the key principles of Stoicism is the belief that, while we cannot control what happens around us, we have complete power over how we respond to these events. Pause for a moment. The space technique. In Stoicism, great importance is placed on consciously pausing before making any decision. Epictetus, one of the main Stoics, said, "It is not things themselves that disturb us, but our opinions about them. Therefore, when we feel the impulse to act, it's worthwhile to take a step back and give ourselves a moment to reflect." Let's ask ourselves the question, is what I am about to do truly aligned with my values and goals? This small pause, this moment of reflection, can significantly impact our decisions and help avoid impulsive actions that could later lead to regret. The Stoic distance technique. Stoicism also teaches us how to maintain distance in situations that may trigger impulsive reactions. Marcus Aurelius said, "The world is changeable, but our response to it can be stable." This means that when we feel our emotions starting to take over, we can choose how to respond to them. An example: when we get caught up in a whirlwind of emotions, for example during a heated conversation or when we feel the need to make an immediate decision, it's helpful to take a step back and distance ourselves. Instead of acting on impulse, let's try to objectively assess the situation. Let's ask ourselves, do I really need to make this decision right now? Is this something I can think through? Or meditation on death, memento mori. One of the Stoic teachings speaks about meditation on death, known as memento mori. The idea is to remind ourselves of the inevitability of life's end. This reflection allows us to view problems from a broader perspective. When we feel that impulsivity is starting to take control of our lives, it's helpful to remind ourselves that life is short, and stress and impulsive decisions are just a part of a bigger picture. Practical tools for managing impulsivity. 1. Stop and breathe. When you feel an impulse coming on, take a deep breath. A pause of a few seconds creates space for reflection and helps you respond consciously, rather than reacting immediately. 2. Ask yourself the question, is this really important? Before making a decision, ask yourself if this is something that will truly have a long-term impact on your life, or if it's just a temporary impulse. 3. Reminder of goals. Regularly remind yourself of your values and goals. This will help you make decisions that are in alignment with who you want to be, rather than just reacting to what seems urgent in the moment. Summary: impulsivity is one of the main challenges for people with ADHD. However, through Stoic philosophy, we can learn to manage this tendency by practicing pausing, reflection, and distancing ourselves from impulses. While impulsivity is a natural reaction in emotional moments, we can choose how to respond to it. Stoicism provides us with the tools to make conscious, thoughtful decisions instead of giving in to impulses. In this way, we can not only gain control over impulsivity, but also find peace in the chaos that often accompanies life with ADHD. Thank you for watching this episode. I hope these tools will help you manage impulsivity and better cope with daily challenges. If you found this content helpful, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss the next episodes. And if you have any experiences related to impulsivity, share them in the comments. I'd love to discuss them. May calm in the chaos accompany you, and may every decision you make be a conscious step toward greater inner calm. See you in the next episode.